Hey everyone, it's Irvin here, aka Team with Irvin. Welcome to another week idea. Today is September 22nd, 2019, making today a Sunday. As always, we're gonna be analyzing about 12 different pairs, and I just wanted to let everybody know all these pairs that we are gonna be analyzing are subject to change based on the news that are gonna be released this coming week. Just to want to let you know about the Forex disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just another fellow trader looking for great ideas to squeeze and keep squeezing hundreds of pips out of this market. All right. So, guys, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. So you can get more free videos. All these videos that I'm doing are totally free or no charge. All right. So one of the great apps that I always mention every Sunday or whenever I make my videos, usually I do my video once a week, and then I enter once a week, and then I just let my trades run and then cash them out on Friday, collecting hundreds of pips. One of the great apps that you must have is My Forex Hours. On this app, you're gonna be checking your local time, your summertime, marketing opening, calendar, real chart time, calculators, and so on. One of the greatest apps that everyone must have. One thing, please, if you haven't subscribed to my Facebook, follow me on as a Forex USA group. All right. Another great app that I think you should also have it, and also check, like I mentioned earlier, you know, whatever I'm going to be analyzing today's are subject to change based on my Forex book news that are going to be released this coming week. I don't know what they're going to be releasing. Nobody knows. If someone tell you they know, they are lying to you. So please check your news before you really take a trade. So like that you are well informed. All right. So another thing, guys, please subscribe to my channel. And again, this is totally free. It does not cost you anything. All the hard work is already done on my behalf, so you don't really have to do anything. All you gotta do is enjoy the ride and see what works best for you. And if you want to take those trades, it's up to you, but you must analyze it on your own so you will know what you're doing. All right, so the first pairs that I have for you guys is the USD versus the Japanese yen. This study is done on the 4 hours. All right, so what I'm seeing here, guys, also I just want to let you know I'm using the triple arrow system. Okay, so here we got the triple arrow system showing up, and the triple arrow system is telling us the market is trending down, and that's exactly what it's doing. Now, all I can see that the market may come down all the way to our 38.2 Fibonacci line, which already we have the 4 hours dot, and we have the daily dot. Very strong area in here, in my opinion. And then the market will go ahead and do a pullback. And the pullback will be touching our 4 hours dot here, which is on our 23 Fibonacci line, and then we'll continue the way down. Why I'm saying that? Because let me drop the vertical lines. So here it is. All right. So if you see here, guys, let me put this here. There you go, right there. All right, so what we're seeing here is we're seeing a nice crossover with the candle bars pointing down on our MACD. So that is another confirmation. And then we have our ADX giving us a crossover as well, which is telling us the market is trending down. And then we have our TWE giving us a signal that yes, the market is expecting to continue down. So far so good. If you are in this trade, you should have collected by now if you would have entered in this candle here, you would have by now 63 pips, 64. So that would be 640 bucks. All right. So triple arrow is the best thing you can ever have on your Forex trading. The next pair that I have is done on the US CAD versus the Canadian, and this is done on the daily time frame. Last week I mentioned about this trade, that the trade was gonna go up to passing, breaking between the 38 Fibonacci line and the 50, and it says there up to now it has not changed much, so it's still sitting there. But what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing two daily dots, the yellow dot. So in my opinion, it's just basically consolidating in this area here, but it's not breaking it anywhere. So in my opinion now, it may come down and retesting our see this area here, which is all the daily. There's a pretty much a couple bouncing areas, so it may come down to our 1.32010 line and may continue the way up as I expected to be, because right here we got the triple arrow telling us yes, the market is bullish. If I draw the trend line again, you will see that we do have a confirmation showing us the market is trending up, and then we got a nice crossover on our ADX. Then we got a nice peak here on the TWE telling us yes, the market is trending up. So in my opinion, yes, this is a bullish market. All right, but right now is what it's gonna do is gonna do a pullback, but just pay attention to this one. This pair is awesome. Another great one that I have for you guys that I already analyzed is the GBP versus JPY, and this is done on the 4 hours. So this is a really nice one that I just it came across my analysis. Look at what we're seeing here. We see a very the triple arrow is together. So I really love to see the triple arrow when it shows like that, because it gives us a strong you know, bearish market. So right now, if you would have entered in this one, you should have by now about 89 pips. That's awesome. And everything else is telling us yes, the market is trending down. Look at here, crossover. Then we got a crossover just began here, which is good. And then we got the nice, really awesome pick with the other arrow pointing the market is coming down. So yes, I think this is great, guys. Look at this. All right. So this one may come down all the way to retest our 38.2 Fibonacci line, and then we'll do a pullback retesting our 23 Fibonacci line. So pay attention to that one. I gave you guys this pair last week stating the market was gonna drop. If you would have had the trailing stop, actually I told you last Sunday that it was gonna drop to the 23.6 Fibonacci line, and boom, that's exactly what it did. But why are we seeing in this in this market, I mean in this trade right now, pretty much what it's doing is doing a ranging. See here, it's bouncing from the 61.8 Fibonacci line to the 23.6 Fibonacci. So it's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So it's not going anywhere. But we got the triple arrow telling us yes, the market is bullish. So based on the triple arrow never fell. So it did its job. So it went up, but now it's just doing a ranging. Or I can say this coming week, right? So since we don't have a clear vision yet on this one, so right now we got the 4 hours dot here, right? So in there, so all I can guess is yes, it's gonna go up to our AA line, retesting our 50 Fibonacci line. It may drop it may drop and retesting our triple arrow, and then we'll continue the way how it's supposed to go up to our 61 Fibonacci line. All right, so make sure you put your trailing stop, guys. It's very, very important. It doesn't matter where the market goes, as long as you have a triple arrow, you shouldn't be losing anything. Okay. All right, so the next one I have for you guys is the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. CAD JPY. This is done on the 4 hours. We really have a nice triple arrow system here. Let me make this smaller. We got the nice triple arrow here. Boom. Look at that. So far, if you would be on this one, you would have 78 pips. We got a nice crossover confirming everything that yes, the market is trending down. Look at what the ADX is giving us. It gave us a crossover, clean crossover, telling us yes, it's time to sell, buddy. And then we got another confirmation on the TWE pointing us down. So in my opinion, yes, it's gonna continue down, right? So this may continue to retest our 50 Fibonacci line before it giving us a pullback to our 23.6 Fibonacci line and then dropping down as it's supposed to be. The next pair I have for you guys, which I gave you guys this last Sunday as well. I said yes, the market was gonna do a retest our triple arrow. Boom, it did that. And then I said that it was gonna retest our 38.2 Fibonacci line, and boom, it gave us exactly the prediction that it was done. Now for this coming week, what are we seeing? I'm seeing the 4 hours dot here, right? See here, and this is the Swiss francs versus Japanese yen. So now what I can say is yes, it's gonna give us another touchdown on our 38.2 Fibonacci line before retracing back. So basically what it's doing is ranging again. This is another one that you should kind of like pay attention before you do take a trade. So it's kind of like ranging back and forth. All right, so please pay attention to this one, guy. And then I mean the triple arrow is here, so the triple arrow is telling us yes, the market is coming down, but you see it's supposed to come to 38.2, giving us a retouch back into our 78.6, and then just pay attention to that one. The next pair I have for you guys is, let me make this smaller, guys. I gave you guys this one last week as well. This is the GBP NZD on the 4 hours. I said yes, the market was gonna come down, so it gave I said it was gonna drop to our 38, between our 38 to our 50 Fibonacci line, and it gave us only 135 pips. If you 143 pips. If you would have your trailing stop, there's no way you would lose this one. And then I said that it was gonna continue the way up how it was supposed to go, retesting our 0 Fibonacci line, and look at where it stopped. It stopped exactly what I said that it was gonna do. Now what are we seeing? What are we seeing this week? We are seeing the 4 hours dot. We do not have a clear vision on this one, but based on what I can assume for this week, is gonna do a nice pullover, a pullback, retesting our 23 Fibonacci line, and by that time we should see hopefully our triple arrow. But just pay attention to this one, and they may come back and retest our 0 Fibonacci line, which is supposed to be retesting our triple arrow system, and then should hopefully come down to our 38 Fibonacci line, which we got a strong area anyway, the daily 4 hours and so on. All right, so please pay attention to this one. So far everything is forming. If you pay attention here, the TWE is forming. We don't have a clear vision yet on our on our ADX. So kind of like still pay attention to this one. It's not ready, but I just wanted to give you an analysis on how I do it. All right, so not everything that I show had to look good. So it's also good to analyze pairs that you should be more aware of it. So this one is still forming, so it's not fully ready yet. All right, so the next pair that I have is the euro versus the New Zealand dollars, and this is done on the on the daily time frame. And what I was seeing here, I do see here that we got the triple arrow here. See here? And the market took off. Now the market is bullish, right? So far the trend's still up in my opinion. So it may come down and retest our AA line. So it may go up another, let me see, another 127 pips before giving us a pullback and retesting our 38.2 Fibonacci line. Please pay attention to this one, and market still bullish in my opinion on this one. All right, the next pair that I have for you guys is, I got a lot today. I did a lot of analysis. It took a lot of time of me analyzing every pair, and please, this is not a signal channel. This is an educational one. So please analyze it on your own and see if what I'm teaching you hopefully match your own style of trading. All right. So here is the AUD versus the USD, and this is done on the 4 hours. We got the nice triple arrow from last week. Last week I said the market was gonna come down and giving us retesting our 38 Fibonacci line. Yes, it did that. But what happened was in here, it gave us more than what we expected. So from last week, we were hoping to collect only 55 pips, but so far we do have 107, but in my opinion, it's gonna continue down and giving us another few more pips out of here. So let me see, from here supposed to be, maybe it was gonna give us another 23 more pip before it giving us a pullback, retesting our 50 Fibonacci line, which it has a touchdown on the 4 hours and the daily here. So this is a strong area that yes, it may come down to bounce between the 38 to the 50 before it continue the way down how it's supposed to go. So everything from last week remained the same. Yes, this is a bearish market. I analyzed this last week as well, showing you guys the market was bearish. So in my opinion, remain the same. So as you can see, we got a couple winning traders already from last week. I mean, best thing you can do is analyze your market when the market is closed, because you don't have no feeling, no emotions. You just study what is in there, and then when it comes to reality this evening in the next 3-4 hours when the market opens, then you can, you know, work based on when the market opens. All right, so the next pair I have for you is the USD versus the Swiss francs. This pair is giving us a nice triple arrow system here. All right, so if you would have entered right at the beginning on Thursday, Friday, when the triple arrow formed on this one, it would have give you guys about, so far you would have be in 35 pips, 36 pips, pretty good. So now look at here, see here, nice crossover, giving us a strong signal. Yes, the market is what it is. Triple arrow says down. Yes, it's down. Look at here, it has a nice crossover telling us yes, it's down. And look at here, it's giving us a TWE peak, showing us the market is down. Perfectly correct. So it's down. So yes, I've said that this week may come down to our 50 Fibonacci line to our 61, touching our daily dot here before it goes up. All right, so but yeah, the market this week is down. Let me check something, guys. I don't think I have my daily dots. Bear with me. It doesn't matter. But I think, guys, this week is gonna be great. So please do not take any trade based on my analysis. Always do your own and learn. If you do have any question, my information is on the description of this video. Send me a private Telegram message and I will be more than happy to work with you. If I have to record a video to show you how I work this down, I'm more than welcome to do so. All right, so this is something super awesome that that I do, because I just love what I do. All right, so the next pair I have a lot of GBP, guys. Just pay attention. Please consider couple before if you want to trade those, but at least the analysis is done, in my opinion. So we have another triple arrows forming here, which is nice. All right, so yes, the market is coming down. Look at what we see here. We see a formation in the MACD telling us, yes, the market is coming down. You see the ADX is forming, giving us almost a crossover, which is forming, but it's there. And then we have our TWE peak here, and then what do we see here, guys? Look at here. See there? It's giving us a nice signal. The market is coming down. All right, so yes, so in my opinion, it will come down to retesting our 38.2 Fibonacci line before it drop back up and doing a pullback to our 23.6 Fibonacci line. So the last pair I have is the GBP versus the USD dollars done on the 4 hours. Last week I mentioned about this pair. Last week I said, yes, I do see the triple arrow here, and that's exactly what we see, what it was. I said that yes, the market was gonna do a pullback. Boom, it did that, and then I said that it was gonna took off retesting our 38 Fibonacci line, because it was the daily dots were dancing in there. And basically what it's doing now is cannot break. It seems like the sellers are fighting not to come down. So yes, it's doing a couple of touchdowns in there, and in my opinion, so all I can say is this week the market may come down and retesting our 23 Fibonacci line, which is what I have, right? Hold on. Come on. There you go. Okay, you see here, so it may come down and retest our 23 Fibonacci line before doing a continuation of the market. The triple arrow says the market is going up, so yes, I will say it's still up, and will come down and retest our 61 Fibonacci line and giving us a nice trade. So this one again, guys, look at here, we got a crossover. It's so easy. This is so easy, guys. All you gotta do is, if you're getting confused what I'm saying, just just put a vertical line where you want and just put your eyes down. Look at here. All you gotta do is just go straight line. Hold on. Let me clear this. All right. Let me take this off. Perfect. See here. All you gotta do is pay attention. There's a crossover in there telling that yes, the market is up, and then do another highlight your TWA or your what indicator is the Renko? I think Renko. Someone in our group gave me this, so all you gotta do is just match that, and boom, look, everything is telling you the market is up. So you just gotta know your keys on your Fibonacci or retracement usually happens on your 38, 50, 61, sometimes happens on your 23.6 Fibonacci line. So that's something very, very important that you should pay attention. Again, this video was done based on the triple arrow system. So if you don't have it, the description is below. Make sure I would drop a link below if you haven't subscribed to the triple arrow system, so you can enjoy it. All right. So guys, once again, thank you so much for joining me.